When Burton Crane, 77-year-old self-acknowledged grandfather of rap, walked on the stage at America's Got Talent last May, I could hear groans over the television from the audience, and the judges, of course, looked very skeptical. What is this old man got to give? But then he punched a button on his little portable keyboard to provide his background music, and he started a rap. Now, I have a hearing problem, so I couldn't get all the lyrics, but I got the gist. Stuff happens, some good and some bad, but things happen in life. So, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Well, that refrain caught, and before long, the audience, including the judges, and everybody was doing, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And it's still in my head. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? So I like to compose some of my own words for you who've come back to Wesley for a reunion. You came to Auburn to get an education, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You flunked Chemistry 101, so what are you going to do? What are you going to do? You came to Wesley to make new friends. What you going to do? You studied the Bible and deepened your faith. What you going to do? Relationships were formed. Later, some were broken. What are you going to do? You took a job. Didn't work out. What are you going to do? You got another job. Opened up a whole new life. What are you going to do? Relationships were reformed. What are you going to do? You learned that children were starving, no food to eat. What are you going to do? You learned there were lonely people, no one to care for them, to give them share the sympathizing tear. You learned there were people young and old being warped by greed. What are you going to do? You learned, you remembered that God loves everybody. What you going to do? I think I know what you're going to do. You're going to stay on the path that you were on or got on when you came to Wesley years ago. Even though the road may be bumpy with hurts and disappointments, separations, also with new surprises of joy. That's life. You're going to stay on the road, you're going to meet new people. You're not going to try to put them in your box, but you are going to share with them the love that you nurtured here at Wesley years ago. And as you come to the end of your road, whenever and wherever that might be, you're going to be able to say that life is good, that you have been a part of a great journey, a journey that never really ends. I appreciate this time. I wish I could share it with you physically, but I thank Patricia for making this possible, and I wish you all the best in the world as you continue to love and serve. What you gonna do?